guys, hi, I hope you're well. This is a video of two separate spreads actually, because I was just going to upload it with a time-lapse of the first spread, but then it wound up being a little bit too short, so I decided to splice together two different videos of me journaling. So this first one, I was feeling a little uninspired. The picture in the top left of my traveler's notebook is a doodle done by this Instagram account called Potters and Planters, and I've been following them for such a long time I don't really remember how I stumbled upon their account, but it's really quaint and very cute, and I highly encourage you to go check it out. My go-to color scheme whenever I am journaling or doing anything in my notebooks is a combination of browns, and typically colors that go very well with browns are black, white, blue, sometimes green, but I have to be in a certain type of mood to incorporate a lot of green into some of my spreads. So, as you can see from the lack of popping color in this spread, I wasn't feeling super inspired or anything. In fact, I was feeling really nostalgic, and because it's December and the new year is just around the corner, I guess that kind of emotion makes a lot of sense. You can see here I found this Tumblr post that says my whole personality is nostalgia, actually, and I thought that was very funny and very relatable, so I decided to put that in my spread. The cute little quote or paper on the right side of my traveler's notebook was something sent to me by C over in Singapore. On Instagram, she's C Studies, and I thought it was very cute and went with the color very well, so I decided to incorporate that. Oh look, it's close-up time. I overall was not too happy with the way the spread turned out, but it is my journal, so I will love it and care for it regardless of what it looks like. So this is the beginning of my second spread, and funny story, I actually did and completed this spread before the other one, but I do like the way that this one turned out just a little bit better. I did this one at night when there wasn't any natural lighting, so that's why the lighting is a little bit harsh. Please bear with me. A lot of people have asked me how I stay motivated to continue journaling and continue creating content when I feel unmotivated. And the only answer that I really have for a question like that is that journaling is not for me anyways. It's not something that I force myself to do. Even when I'm feeling uninspired, I think it's important for me to write down and demonstrate how I'm feeling that day, or how that day went, the overall mood that I was experiencing at the time. And so it's not a forced endeavor on my end. You can even see here how I mess up during my watercolor lettering, but even though it is a little bit unsightly, I try not to focus too much on things like that, because the point of journaling is for me to get my thoughts down and organize them so I can take a step back and understand what I was experiencing at the time. And so I think stressing over things like that, or even needlessly pointing out certain flaws like that in my spread, are just counterintuitive. It doesn't make sense. And just to clarify, the craft paper looking thing that I have taped in to my traveler's notebook is actually the back side of an envelope of a pen pal that I regularly exchange letters with. Her name is Ava, and her Instagram name is I believe it's pronounced Todoroki Kuz. I could be wrong. But she's an absolute sweetheart, and getting letters from her every once in a while really boosts my mood, and I just really love handwritten letters. There's just something so romantic about them and quaint, if that makes sense. I pretty much tore open the envelope and only kept the front part of it, so I kind of cut it in half. I did not film me completing the right side of my traveler's notebook really well, but you will see it in close-up time, which is right here. I did have some trouble trying to figure out where I wanted everything to go, but overall, I'm very satisfied with this spread. Thank you so much for watching if you did, and happy holidays. I hope 2019 is everything that you want from a year and everything more. Love you guys. See you next time.